Praise the Lord and welcome to God's Healer 7 channel. I'm Sister Barbara. I have my husband and co-host with me, Brother Dan. And we have a very interesting vision interpretation that we'd like to present today. Brother Dan has a vision up there and it's called, and I'm sure everybody watched it. If you didn't, you might want to check it out as soon as we're finished here. It's called Destruction of the West Coast. What happened to the West Coast? When we put the vision up, I prayed and prayed over for an interpretation, and I didn't get any, and we didn't know what happened. So that's where we stood. We stood with leaving several different scenarios of what it could be. So the reason we didn't get the interpretation is because something had to happen first. And if we knew the interpretation, it wouldn't have made any sense to us. So the Lord had, let's just say, something happened, and Brother Dan got the interpretation of it. So you could join me right now in Ephesians 6, and I'm going to read 11 to 13, and I'm in the King James Version Study Bible. And the passage is called The Whole Armor of God. Finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord and in the power of his might. Put on the whole armor of God, that you will be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. For we do not wrestle against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this age, against spiritual hosts of wickedness in the heavenly places. Therefore, take up the whole armor of God, that you may be able to withstand in the evil day, and having done all, to stand. Brother Dan?
Thank you. Great to be here again on God's Healer 7. First of all, anybody that watches our videos would know I do not give dates. I never give a date, and I will not give dates. So don't ask me a date. Second, I want to say that I never give my personal opinion. I say what I was told to say, and that's it. You have never heard me give my personal opinion on this channel. So I'm going to go right into what I'm supposed to tell you today. And what the Lord told me is to give you a quick introduction about me. 3 years ago, I was given the gift of prophecy. The Lord said to me, "You shall speak to who I say. I shall put my words in your mouth. You shall confound the learned and the wise. And all who hear you shall know that these words come from me and are holy." So you can play some of our videos, and I'm going to let you be the judge if this is true. A couple of weeks ago, I put up a video, and Barbara titled it, "What Happened to the West Coast?" At that time, I said I was in a schoolhouse, and I saw a map on the wall. Okay, this map, normally a map would be rectangular. This map was going up and down, it was vertical. I'm going to add that on right now. This map, it was jagged on the left side. I will now tell you that this jagged edge went not from the West Coast. West Coast was gone in that map. It went from the western North Dakota, around the Bakken Shale, all the way down to Texas. The Lord has revealed to me that this jagged edge represents a break in the church. I was in the schoolroom to learn a lesson. The fact that I was in the schoolroom and I didn't see anything violent, I just saw a map, you know, should have told me something. So what I'm supposed to tell you today is that the devil has begun his attack and has infiltrated the church. He has turned one against another for his purpose. His tactic is a familiar one. It's called divide and conquer. If one group is attacking another group, then both sides will be weakened. The earthquake and the tsunamis and all this is all a distraction to feed this division. He wants you to think that this is the main problem. It's another military tactic. It's called diversion. While you're worried about a tsunami or an earthquake or something, guess what? He's coming in on the other side. If the watchmen are preoccupied talking about false prophets, then their attention is going to go against what has started the attack. You need to open your eyes and to see what is in front of you. If you're fighting each other, then you're not doing your job. There's people that need to be saved. There's people that need to come that want to come before the time that they can come. And they're not going to come if they're going to see all this fighting. They're going to run in the other direction. There will be a time that you will see the true face of evil. It won't be subtle like this division which is going on right now. You will see it in the light of day. And I'm going to give you a prophecy right now, and you can write it down and take it to the bank. This is what the Lord told me. You, and I'm talking about Barbara and myself and all of you, you will be persecuted for your faith. You're going to look to your brother and sister, the same ones that you have derided, and you're going to look for them for strength. Some of you, and I include myself in this, you're going to be martyred. And I'm going to tell you how you're going to be martyred. You're going to be beheaded, or you're going to be crucified by the Antichrist. So what do you want to do? Do you want to get together and you want to fight the battle against the evil one, or you want to fight each other? You make the choice. So while you're wasting your energies fighting each other, the devil is feeding this, and he is the one that's going to come out ahead. That's all I want to say, sister. Thank you very much. All right? You want me to finish? Thank you again for coming on God's Healer 7 and listening to this message. I'm going to put up another message really soon, and what that message is going to be about is I received a prophecy on this, and you're going to hear the Father, who is stern, but he's going to offer you the chance to forgive and to move forward. So again, thank you for healing for God's Healer 7, and until I see you again, praise the Lord.